Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa. Makoto and Kyoko are together again and they made it to the top of the garbage chute. What's gonna happen to them, I don't even know. But I know that it was probably a real long way up, so they're probably exhausted. Oh my gosh, look at that. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of the door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. God, I hope nobody locked it again. Oh no, it looks good. The hatch opened with ease. And so... here we are. Well, we haven't seen this room in a long time. Looks like we're back.
Whew.
I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Yeah, but isn't this like major dangerous? Like, as of now, they're gonna be like privy to all the cameras. They're gonna see that Makoto's still there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Suppose so. Aren't there cameras around here and stuff? Like, don't we have to worry? Look. I mean, it is pointed in there, granted, but still. So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... I'm worried about you, too. You helped me. They might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed to the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying that rather stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. Just like that? Cool as a cucumber? Is it really gonna work like that? It'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. Are you sure? Or is she just delivering me to him? Oh god, I hope I didn't make the wrong decision. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. How do you know he's gonna be there? Unless you're working for him! No, we don't have time. We don't have time to, like, analyze every stupid thing. Okay, I had to check. Jeez. Okay, fine. The gym. Let's go. I don't know, maybe I should have walked. I'm not sure if, like, we would have seen people on the way and talked to them to let them know that we're okay. But, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anyone around, so it's probably fine. At least I hope so. Alright, let's go. Is he in here?
Well now.
Hey! Hello. Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't
But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
That's exactly how I thought it'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You are supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again.
Angry.
And this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Kyoko,
Right.
do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
Now...
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Did you? Oh,
However...
shit.
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego, of course. You never imagined the possibility of being that could come out of our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did. Oh boy, just like I thought.
Listen to me.
So, executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
Huh. And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me, and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well...
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
Boom, boom.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because...
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you love to inspire.
However...
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. Kyoko! That's brilliant! They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Ugh.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have
then
to
I
do.
suggest you take my advice. What are you gonna do?
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown.
Wow.
One final battle between hope and despair.
So we're actually going to have another trial? Are we going to get a proper investigation time this time? I knew the investigation before was too short.
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial. One last showdown? In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer. Of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Monokuma? Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Don't show me that butt now. I cannot handle it.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed.
Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little, so time for bear jokes. Now, what you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
Please don't say that word ever again.
in other words...
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your turn.
Okay, I get it. Bears are funny.
Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown.
He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Bear it!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So, for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
What? All the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school, if you can do that.
I can barely contain myself!
And that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
Oh my god, help me. Save me now.
It's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey.
Same. But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement.
You don't have to be so suspicious. I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Are you? Wait a minute. Why do you go quiet all of a sudden? What did you do?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you?
Why so mad? Oh, he seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? Well, I mean, don't ask. Just leave.
I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Jesus. Oh my, he's lost it a little bit, I think. Oh no. Well, Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Wow, okay, I did not see that coming. I did not think we would get this chance. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. What's up, Kyoko? Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. I mean, I think it's okay now. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however...
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
Whew.
Still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to it? I mean, they don't stand anything to gain from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So, when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet, somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage it. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So, the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. Right. We learned about that last time. There's more than one person in the ultimate despair. We don't know how many just yet. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair? But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you. And yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least...
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. It's kind of like... This is a really stupid reference because honestly I haven't even seen the movie, but I did read the book. This is kind of like the Hunger Games then. You can't, if you just had everything end so quickly and so easily, it doesn't make good TV, does it? It doesn't give people hope and then shatter it to pieces, does it? Like you have to have those ups and downs in those kind of dramas. So I guess that's what she's getting at here. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Oh my god, why are we seeing her again? Junko broke the rules. She was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Poor Junko, Jesus Christ.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, that made me out to be a killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who was also not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept.
However...
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. Well, she is the ultimate detective, right? Thank goodness she's here. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting as a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, how pathetic.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time. We have to tell the others, don't we? Like, we have to get them to help.
Correct.
There's no way we're going to do this all by ourselves. Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, It'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Oh, thank goodness. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
however...
Is that really possible? Don't we have to try, though? Huh?
Anyway,
Right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Let's go. Where should we go then? In the dorms, so let's just go downstairs, I guess. Maybe like to the dining hall or something. Yeah, let's go down here. We haven't seen hide nor hair of anyone. So I hope everyone is okay. There's nobody down there. Let's start here, I suppose. Anyone here? And suddenly we were greeted with... Oh. Whoa! No. Okay. I don't speak whatever that is. What's happened to you? You again. Okay. Yes. Me too. What does this mean anything, actually? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Okay. Yeah, me too. All day. I'll take 3 with some fries, please. Bye. Jeez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Who's that? Oh, look, everyone's here!
Makoto?
Yay! Oh, everyone looks either shocked, happy, or maybe not, except Byakuya is like, oh. And in his heart, he's like, oh, thank God, the guy I love is still alive, because you know he loves us.
You guys!
Yay!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
I did.
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I know you love me, though. It's okay.
I'm just asking to make sure,
Oh,
but
no.
you're not a ghost, right?
Of course. No! Everyone was there. All my friends who'd struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. Oh, Makoto, bless. Oh, dear.
What?
Wait. What's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. Ah, it's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo. Guys, oh my God, please. It's not my fault. I've been in the fucking garbage. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Oh well. But everyone's here. Yay! So happy. Oh, God. Alright, Kyoko, where do we start?
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
Hmm.
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Huh?
Last class trial?
In other words...
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What, seriously?
How about that?
Yo, what's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me, or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
Yo, what? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time, and did what he had to do to stop it.
However...
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You impressed, I know you are. You made it sound like it was easy. I just,
However...
But executing Makoto who wasn't the Blackened is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that was ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Yo, I'm totally in the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So, knowing all this? What do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Oh, everyone? Hey! Who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one
Interesting.
decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
but
figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries. Oh, it's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh?
I
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Why not, Kyoko? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve them all.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint?
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So in
If
other
the mastermind
words,
really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to have set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other
But
words,
according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who've been taking part in the killing game. Wait a minute. That means one of the original 16 is behind this? But everybody except us is dead. Are they dead? Are some people actually not dead? Uh-oh. When I ask these things, I don't want you to answer them. I am just asking to ask. Myself. Talking to myself. Don't answer anything, please. Then the mastermind is one of these students? Wait a minute, though. It said the ultimate despair was more than one person, though. So there's more than one of these students working together? There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Look at everybody, oh bless. Add in Mukuro, and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's
But
right.
they're all dead. And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind's one of us?
no way!
You can't be serious! Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might just say that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right,
Then
right?
maybe Monokuma was on like autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they detected the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but... Wait, Ding Dong Bing Bong? No, I'm not ready. We cannot have Ding Dong Bing Bong right now. I'm busy. Fine.
This is
Oh.
a school announcement.
This is different.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but
You're a giant asshole. Yes, we know.
at this point, the killing game
Oh.
has now entered true ending mode.
Oh my god.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh my gosh, really?
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Oh.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Oh my god, there's so many places we'll have to go. Oh my god, he must have cleaned up everything though. I bet you nothing good is in those rooms. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Is this really the best, though? Everyone's gonna go off on their own, not find anything. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Yo, do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. Yo, and now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Yo, which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. Bye.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. I hope so. Laughing loudly, Hira left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? Hina doesn't like being alone. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know.
cause,
Up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died. Makoto! That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. Good for her. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. Kyoko, are you actually going alone, or are we going together, I wonder? So you're gonna go off on your own too, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're all going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we still can't work together.
so...
That goes for all of us. Oh, I see what she's saying, okay. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together. In the end. I should see it as splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. I wonder if all the rooms are unlocked too in the dorms. We'll have to check that.
Makoto.
Oh my gosh, we have so many rooms on all the floors, but we also have the second floor dormitory to look at too. Jeez, I really love the sprite. Oh my god. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape. Together. Investigation time. Yes, this music! Frickin' living for it! I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. But we'll do that in the next one. Well, I mean, you pretty much know what it says. Boy, I have a lot of thinking to do now. I can't believe they bombed this on us, but this is unreal. This might be the last trial of the game, and I'm not sure. But boy, we've got a lot to investigate. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.